Today, Christians all around the world went to church to celebrate Easter. But the holiday is marked amidst tragedy this year in the wake of the Notre Dame Cathedral fire in Paris and then the terrible terrorist attacks in Sri Lanka this morning. Eyewitness News reporter Julianne Lima spoke to the Diocese of Providence Bishop Thomas Tobin about how the community can continue on after such tragedies. She joins us from the Cathedral of Saints Peter and Paul in Providence with the story that's new tonight.
Holy Week got off to a somber start with the fire at Notre Dame and ended Easter Sunday with the horrific attacks in Sri Lanka.
We should never get discouraged. We should never give up.
Here at home, Bishop Thomas Tobin urged people not to lose hope in the wake of tragedy.
Two very disturbing events, but in the middle of these two bookends stands the story of Jesus and his suffering and his death and his resurrection.
The Cathedral of Saints Peter and Paul was packed for Easter Mass Sunday morning after the world learned of the terrible bombings that killed hundreds of people in Sri Lanka earlier in the day. Among the targets were several churches.
I'm sure it was by design. Whoever planned and carried out these attacks, certainly it was no accident that it took place on Easter Sunday when so many Catholics, so many Christians were gathered together in joyful prayer. It just adds to the irony and the tragedy of the moment.
The attacks came nearly a week after Notre Dame in Paris went up in flames. Tobin spoke about the fire in his Easter homily, comparing what happens next for the cathedral to what happened after Jesus' crucifixion.
Even now, the process of rebuilding and renewal has begun. And that's the message of the resurrection, isn't it? That even from the midst of death and sorrow can come new life and new hope. Easter reminds all of us that we have a chance to make a new beginning.
France's president has vowed to rebuild Notre Dame within 5 years, though some experts say it will likely take longer. Reporting from the Cathedral in Providence, I'm Julianne Lima, Eyewitness News.